Hello everyone! For today, I'm going to show you how you can use two monitors in one computer. Before anything else, let me first explain my setup. What I did is I used an HDMI cable on my first monitor. I plugged the HDMI cable at the back of the monitor, and then the other end I plugged at the back of my computer, of my CPU. And then for my second monitor, I used a VGA cable. I plugged the VGA cable at the back of my second monitor, and the other end I plugged at the back of my CPU. After that, I turned on my computer, went to the desktop, right-click, and then went to display settings. And this is what it will look like, okay? I'm using a Windows 11 OS, and apparently what Windows 11 did is it first recognized my VGA monitor and gave it a number 1 label, and then my HDMI cable monitor, it gave it a number of 2. And then this HDMI monitor, this is the monitor that I have on the left. It seems like it readily monitored the monitor on the left and made it the main display. And then the monitor on the right, that's what it made the second display. And how else do you determine which is your main display? You can determine your main display by the taskbar. Okay, wherever the taskbar is, that's your main display or your main monitor. However, what if both of your monitors has the taskbar? Then what you can do is you can uncheck the box on your taskbar settings that says display taskbar on all monitors. How to do that? You just need to go to the taskbar, right click on a blank spot on the taskbar, go to taskbar settings, taskbar behaviors, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, and then uncheck this box that says show my taskbar on all displays. Okay, so this is my main monitor. As you can see, I have the taskbar. And then I'm now going to my second monitor. This is my second monitor, and as you can see, I have no taskbar on the second monitor. Okay, so now let's go back to taskbar settings and let's display the taskbar on all monitors. So I'll go back to the blank spot on my taskbar, right click, go to taskbar settings, taskbar behaviors, scroll down, and then check the box that says show my taskbar on all displays. So now I'm going to go back to my second monitor. And as you can see, I now have a taskbar on the second monitor. Okay, so now let's try to click the ChatGPT app. As you can see, when I did it, nothing happened. So let's go back to my first monitor. Okay, I'm now back to my first monitor, and as you can see, the app that I clicked on my second monitor appeared on my first monitor. This is my first monitor. So how do I put this ChatGPT window on my second monitor? All you need to do is to drag it to the second monitor. So let me drag it. I'm going to go back to my second monitor. So I'm dragging it now to the second monitor. So it's now here. See? So now let's go back to the second monitor. So I'm back to my second monitor. Now I'm going to click the ChatGPT app here. Now, it's not pulling up on the first monitor. So whenever it happens that when you click the app, it doesn't open a window, all you need to do is go back to the other monitor. Okay, I'm back to the other monitor. And then just drag that window to the other monitor. So we're going to drag it. Okay, so now we've dragged it and it's back here once again. Okay. So that's how you use two monitors in one computer. Thank you for watching and see you on my next videos.